And we are live.
Sweet.
Okay, good. I'm glad
Right,
you know what you're
so oh, yeah, you will too. There's
doing. Okay.
a couple of different. Are you a business management major?
Yes.
Okay, there's a couple of different classes you'll use it on, I think.
Okay. That's my very first one, and I've been going to school 3 years.
Oh wow, me too. I think I prefer this to Adobe Connect quite a bit. I will
Really?
say it's yeah.
Well, I know how to use
I think it's-
Adobe, so maybe that's why I like
Yeah.
it.
I like this a little bit better.
Okay.
So does everybody have their group questions?
Yep. Mine up.
Cool.
I have mine, but I
Oh.
unfortunately didn't finish it all beforehand. So
It's all right.
Me either.
A lot
I
of them
tried.
are the same. A lot of them are really similar. It's like 20, but it feels like you do like 2 or 3 over and over again.
Yeah.
Do we have the same questions, or do we have each different questions, and how does that work?
I think we all have the same.
I think so.
I printed mine out.
Yeah.
20 questions, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
All right. Should we just dive in?
Sure.
Let's do it.
So the first one, number 1, when an economist points out that you and millions of other people are interdependent, he or she is referring to the fact that we all.
Rely on
I had
one
B.
another.
B.
Me too.
Rely upon one another for the goods and services we consume.
Yes, me too.
Cool. I'm assuming that our quiz is just going to be these questions, right? Is that everybody get that impression?
I think so.
Yeah.
All
I
right.
hope so.
Cool.
I hope so.
Alrighty. Somebody want to do number 2?
Sure, I can do it.
Okay.
So question 2, refer to figure 3 through 5. If Hosni must work 0.5 hours to make each purse, then her production possibilities frontier is based on how many hours of work?
I got C.
See.
I got C
20
also.
hours. Yep, that's
Yeah.
what I have as well.
Anybody agree?
Yeah, and I didn't get that, but could you explain how to get that?
I got B, but I wasn't sure either.
See, I got B too.
Um.
C.
So she has to work. So each purse takes a half an hour.
Right?
If you look at, she's making 10 purses. Like, so the most she can make is 10 purses. I just
Right.
divided 10 by 0.5 and I got 20.
Oh, because I did 0.5 times 10 for 5 hours. So that's wrong then, right?
Right.
Okay, so tell me how you did it. 0.5 times what?
Now
Times
she has
20.
me rethinking myself.
Well, I think so
Oh,
because
yeah.
it's saying she produced 10 purses and each one took half an hour to make.
So that would be
Right.
5 total. So if you made 10 purses, that would take 5 hours, right?
Oh shoot, that's true.
If you make 10 purses,
Times a half an hour is 5
Yeah.
hours.
yeah, that's true.
Shoot. Okay.
Yeah, I think I did that wrong.
Man, how did
Hurry for meetings.
How did 3 of us do it wrong the same way?
I don't
I
know.
don't
Good.
know.
Me and Tanil. No. Hey, and I'm not very good at economics, so
Well, I'm not very good at math, so
me either. So, okay. So we all agree 0.5 times 10? 5
Yes.
hours? Okay, good. I got 2 right.
Yeah, so it's 5 hours. 5 hours. Yeah. Nice catch.
that's kind of embarrassing.
I know.
Not that's why we're all
It's
here
like,
together.
It's like simple math.
It's not simple when it's economics, I've decided.
Yeah, I agree. My brain can't think of it.
Now I'm nervous for the last 18.
Well, at least
that's
you have
why
the
we're
last
all together.
Yeah.
Yeah. Alrighty, so number 3. If the production possibilities frontiers shown are each for 1 year of working, then which of the following combinations of jackets and sweaters could Lisa and Bryce together produce in a given year? I looked up comparative advantages and came up with Lisa doing 4 sweaters I came up with 4 sweaters, 12 jackets. See?
Yeah, so how do we get that? Because I came up with 1 sweater and 22 jackets.
That's what I came up with too.
I trust yours because you were on the one. You got the last one right.
No, don't trust that. Just maybe explain how to get it and see if I did it right.
Let me look through my notes here.
I didn't write any notes, so now I don't remember how I got it.
Yeah, same.
Do you remember, Tanel? How did you get it?
I wasn't exactly sure, so I don't know if it will make sense. But let me is there like a whiteboard thing? I've never used Hangouts before. I found a free online one, but I don't know if you guys have used this before. If you have something that you use like to write stuff out so everyone's looking at it. Does that make sense?
Yeah, up in the upper left-hand corner, you can share a screen.
Okay.
And you can, and there's a chat box. But I'm not sure about the whiteboard like with Adobe Connect.
Let me try.
There's a chat thing. I don't know if that would help.
Let me try really quick. If
You know what? I think it is. I agree. I think it is 1 sweater and 22 jackets.
How did you get that, Jeremy?
It's just
Remember?
it's a matter of like them sharing, and I think the other combinations don't work.
Mm.
Let's see here.
okay, let me. This is experimental, but I'm going to try this this link to a, let's see, to a whiteboard. Hopefully, it's supposedly everyone that just goes and clicks on that link can write and contribute. We can all see it at the same time. Did that work for anyone? And then I can kind of, or we can all.
Yeah, something showed up there.
Okay.
I drew a circle. Can you see it?
Yep, I see it.
Okay.
So I don't think this is the right way, but I just broke it down into like a chart and did like if Lisa is on this side and Bryce is on this side. Am I doing the right question?
Yes.
If she did, and let's see, jackets and sweaters. If she did 16, there were 0, 12, 1, 8, 2, and then I just kept going and did it for both people. Oh, sorry, this isn't gonna make sense. This is just Lisa's, and I did a
Yeah, I
separate
was
one.
gonna say it needs to be 2 separate ones.
So he had
Yeah.
0, 5, and 10 jackets, and at 0 it was 2 sweaters. At 5 it was 1 sweater, and at 10 it was 0. So I just broke it down to that and then looked at the different options and saw which one would fit with it.
Okay.
But I'm notorious for overcomplicating things, so there probably is a much easier way. Does that make any sense?
Do we need to look at the per unit opportunity cost here? Is that what we need to do?
probably essentially the same thing, right? In a much more complicated way that I did it.
Yeah, but if it worked,
So the math didn't come out even
think
when I
that-
did the others.
Yeah, I think you got it.
So saying what's the total that both of them could produce
together.
And
together
doesn't
in
fall
one-
outside of
in
that.
1 year? So how do we get to 1 sweater and 22 jackets?
Because if we trade 2 sweaters, it would have to. Let's see. Bryce, if we just did 2 sweaters from Bryce, he would have 0 jackets. So all the jackets would have to come from Lisa,
Yeah.
and that would be 16
Right.
jackets, and that wouldn't equal the 2 sweaters.
20 jackets, right?
So I just did it by the process of elimination, I guess, from the chart.
Okay.
So how do we get to the 22 jackets? Is that from
So on the jackets, the 22 jackets would have been, if we did 1 sweater from Lisa
Lisa?
and 12 jacket. And
Hey, I
then
see you.
Hi.
Oh, and then Bryce produces 0.
And then, yeah, 0 sweaters from Bryce.
0 sweaters from
Jacket.
10 jackets. So that's 22. Okay.
Got it.
I have an echo now.
See, is Caitlin joining us?
Yep, I'm here.
Hello. Welcome.
Welcome. Do you know if you have headphones by chance?
I think I can go grab some real quick.
Okay, that might be where that goes.
I don't have headphones either. So maybe
Could just depend on the room.
Were you guys hearing an echo from me?
No.
Little bit.
Okay. Only when Caitlin joined us, I think.
Cool. So did we all agree on 3?
I think so.
Yes.
Nice. Thanks, Tennille.
no problem. Like I said, I've not made any sense. But okay, let me.
All right, number 4. Which of the following combinations of wheat and beef could Andrea produce in one 8-hour day?
I chose A.
Same here.
Okay.
So we solved this one the same as we did the last one, right? Basically.
Yeah. I don't know if this is right, but I took 480 minutes divided by 30 bushels of wheat, which equals 16 bushels. I don't know if
And
I
then
did it
did
right,
this-
but
And then did the same for beef.
for beef,
Did it-
which came out to be
Did
32.
anybody get something that?
That's what I got too.
Same.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
Cool.
Wow.
One page down.
Woohoo.
Number 5. The fact that line slopes downward reflects the fact that
I got C.
And that's what I got.
Yeah, all the other ones didn't seem to.
To match. I got C also.
Yeah.
Same.
Okay, good.
Sweet.
Cool.
Okay, good.
Alrighty, looking at Alice and Betty. Says if point A represents Alice's current production and point B represents Betty's current production, under what circumstances can both Alice and Betty benefit from specialization in trade? I tried to do the opportunity costs, and it seemed like Alice was better off with lemonade and Betty producing pizzas.
Yep.
And that sounded right to me.
Okay, me too.
Was that B?
Is that B?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Cool. Anybody want to do number 7?
I can. Okay, so Ken and Tracy are 2 woodworkers, both make tables and chairs. 1 month, Ken can make 3 tables or 18 chairs. Tracy can make 8 tables or 24 chairs. Given this, we know the opportunity cost of 1 chair is, and I got A, 1/6
That's what I
table
have.
for Ken, 3rd for Tracy.
I got that.
Yep.
That's what I have too.
Same here.
Sweet.
Perfect.
Hey.
All right. Anybody want number 8?
I'll do
Sure,
number
I'll try it. Oh, okay, go ahead, Caitlin.
I got A. 1/5 airplane and Korea's opportunity cost of 1 car is 1/3 of an airplane. Is that what anyone else got?
I think so. Let me double check my math.
I have D, but I don't know if that's right.
I got D.
I kept switching them around, so that could very well be right. That I just once again divided the opposite numbers.
Okay.
I had Japan's opportunity cost of 1 car is 5 planes, dividing 150 by 30. And I had Korea's opportunity cost of 1 car to be 3 planes.
3 car,
divided
yeah.
50 by 50.
Yeah, I think that's right.
That's what I have too. So
Yep.
it's D, right?
I think it is.
I
I
think so.
think so.
Because to get the opportunity cost of car, you have to divide the other element by car, right?
Yeah.
Right.
Car versus airplane, yeah.
Now, if
Okay.
we were to switch it around, you'd be dividing 30 by 150. And I think that would be the
What I got.
1/5.
I think. Yeah, the
But,
1/3. So I always do it backwards.
A is for the airplane, not the car.
Okay.
I think.
Right.
So I think it's D, right?
Yes.
Yep.
That's what I think
Okay.
so.
Perfect. Thanks.
Alrighty. Number 9. Looking at Arturo and Dina. Says, suppose Arturo is willing to trade 6 burritos to Dina for 10 tacos. This problem gave me fits.
Me too.
For each 10 tacos that Dina produces and sends to Arturo, which of the following combinations of tacos and burritos could Dina then consume, assuming Dina specializes in taco production and Arturo specializes in burrito production? I took a stab. I thought it was C after doing some math, but I don't know.
I have C also, but now I don't know how I came up with that. Is that good? Can somebody explain?
Did anybody get anything different?
I didn't get anything because I couldn't figure it out.
Yeah, I left this one blank.
Same.
Maybe we can try to think through it. See
Good
if we
idea.
get it right.
I looked up opportunity costs, and then because I know that the trade has to fall in between the right costs, otherwise it's not beneficial.
Right.
So Arturo's
Looking
trading
at the-
burritos for tacos.
Tacos. 6 for 10 tacos.
So,
And
and this is strictly Dina's consumption.
Right.
So if she so if you look at it, like she can only eat 200 burritos if she doesn't make any tacos. She can only consume 400 tacos if she doesn't make burritos.
Right.
Her current consumption mark is at
Not right now.
100 burritos and 200 tacos.
yeah,
Is that right?
yeah, that sounds right.
That sounds right.
Yeah. And it doesn't like ask whether or not she actually should do it, because if you look at it, she'd be taking a dip in burrito consumption.
Burrito.
So if she's consuming 300 tacos, that's equivalent of 60 burritos.
Because he has an
Where's the
absolute
trade come in?
because Arturo's supposed to specialize in burritos,
Burritos.
and Dina's specializing in tacos.
Tacos. Right.
So does that mean they're only producing the one and not the other item?
I think so.
Yeah.
Okay.
So like if she so she's gonna, like, if she doesn't produce any burritos at all, she can still consume 60 through trading. So she would be trading 400. She'd be making 400 tacos, and if she traded 100 of those, she would get 60 burritos in return.
Right.
The other combinations didn't seem to make any sense, like to work.
Yeah, I thought they were too high.
Okay.
So that's why I chose C.
Yeah.
So that means Arturo's also not producing tacos. He's only producing burritos.
Burritos.
Yeah.
Yes.
So he's only producing burritos. He would be trading 60. So if we were to do the problem for him, he would be trading 60 burritos,
Burritos.
and he would get in return 100 tacos, right?
Tacos. Right.
Okay. That makes
His,
sense. I just wasn't seeing it from his ankle as much.
So his consumption right now is 200 tacos and 150 burritos. If you went off that. And again, the question, it didn't seem to me that it was asking whether or not they should. It was just asking which of these combinations would work. If they
Right.
did the 10
Mm-hmm.
Right.
trade.
Because he can produce 100 more burritos than she can.
Yes.
I was so tired of the word taco burrito after this.
No kidding.
Okay. Well,
And
I
I was
guess
doing it at
the
lunch, and I
consensus
wasn't
is C. 300 tacos and 60
Mhm.
burritos.
See,
Burritos. That's what I think.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Guess we'll find out.
Alrighty. Number 10, anybody want to take a stab?
Sure, I can. Suppose that a worker in Fredonia can produce either 6 units of corn or 2 units of wheat per year, and a worker in Sylvania can produce either 2 units of corn or 6 units of wheat per year. Each nation has 10 workers. Without trade, Fredonia produces and consumes 30 units of corn and 10 units of wheat per year. Sylvania produces and consumes 10 units of corn and 30 units of wheat. Suppose that trade is then initiated between the two countries, and Fredonia sends 30 units of corn to Sylvania in exchange for 30 units of wheat. Fredonia will now be able to consume a maximum of. What do you guys think?
So this one's pretty similar to the last one.
That's what I think, but I'm not sure if I got it right. I chose D, 10 units of corn and 40 units of wheat.
I got A.
You did? Okay.
I had
I almost thought it was A too, but I thought it would be too easy. I thought, oh, maybe that's, so we all think it's A?
I think so.
I think it's A.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, good. Thanks for saving my question.
Do we have any questions on that one?
No, I think I know what my mistake is.
Okie dokie. So number 11, assume that the farmer or the rancher each has 24 hours of labor available. If each person spends all their time producing the good in which they have a comparative advantage, and trade takes place at a price of 1 pound of pork for 2 pounds of tomatoes, then I had the farmer with an advantage in tomatoes and the rancher with an advantage in pork. But I think the 1 pork for 2 pounds of tomatoes wouldn't benefit the rancher. It would benefit the farmer. I had B. Did anybody else have different?
I have C.
C, because C says the rancher will gain and the farmer will not.
Not.
Oh, okay. So I had that backwards.
Yeah. So, yeah.
And that's because the rancher is going to get more pork, but the farmer won't be getting more tomatoes. Is that the deal?
Yes, that's what I think.
Basically, yeah.
Is he getting the same amount as before, or is it going to be less?
It just seemed like to me that the rancher was getting more, like, I don't know, the opportunity cost didn't balance out, kind of thing, if that makes sense. So the farmer was, or the rancher was just getting more out of the deal than the. I mean, if the rancher was only producing 4 pounds of pork and the farmer is producing 8 of tomatoes, then that would be a fair exchange. But
Okay.
if that makes any sense at all.
Yeah.
Anybody have anything to add?
No.
No.
No? Okay. Who wants 12?
I could do 12.
Right.
Okay, it says if Hosni and Merv switch from each person dividing their time equally between the production of purses and wallets to each person spending all of her time producing the good in which she has comparative advantage, the total production of purses will increase by C. Yeah, I got C for mine. 5.
That's what I got.
C also.
E5, yeah.
Me too.
Cool.
Alrighty, 13. Looking at the farmer and the rancher again. The farmer would specialize in the production of. I think. See, this question was out of place. I think it should have been ahead of the other one. Because we figured
I'd
that
have
one
the
out
rancher.
before, right? So it's B,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Tomatoes and the rancher should specialize production pork. Yes,
All
is
right.
that right? Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Farmer
Okay.
specializes in tomatoes, yeah.
It's opportunity cost.
Mhm.
All right, 14. Looking at Maya and Miguel. Maya has an absolute advantage in the production of. So it looked like both goods to me.
Yes.
And
Me too.
then doing the opportunity costs, it looked like comparative advantage in the production of toasters.
Yep. So B.
Yep.
I had 1.6 toasters to Miguel's 2.
Yep.
Yes, that's what I have too.
Does that sound?
Yes.
Anybody else on that?
I think that's what I got
Nope.
too. So
Okay. Who wants 15?
you can read it.
I can't. Okay.
Total output in an economy increases when each person specializes because.
I put B.
I was stuck between B and C.
B. Me too.
I think B
I
is
put
more
B.
correct because it talks about comparative advantage. But C seems technically correct. I just think B is more correct of what they're looking for.
Yeah,
I put B as well.
I put C,
I put
but
B.
I was switching between B and C.
Yeah.
Well, I guess
I was thinking it was B because C seems like it's a little bit contradictory. They're specializing, but there would be a wider variety of
I
products.
guess that's true. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like I could see if it said there'd be a wider
Produce,
variety of
yeah.
products because they were trading,
Yeah,
but
it says
I don't think there'd be a
produced, but I was
wider
thinking it
variety
was saying-
specifically.
Okay. Yeah, that
I
makes
thought it was
sense.
just saying within each country, but it's saying produced within each country.
Country.
Yeah.
So
Right.
yeah, okay, that makes sense now.
Little tricky wording.
Yeah.
Okay, good.
So are we agreeing on B?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Hopefully that's right. All right, number 16, looking at Arturo and Dina again. Says Arturo and Dina would not be able to gain from trade if Dina's opportunity cost of 1 taco changed to, I had B. Where's that previous question?
15 is. I don't think I finished this question.
I think it is.
I didn't either.
4.
So right now, Dina's opportunity cost of 1 taco is 0.5. If it changed to 3/4, it would be equal to Arturo's,
So no point in
and
trading.
that wouldn't be beneficial between the two of them.
That's true.
Okay.
That's the only reason why I put that.
Okay.
That's how I got it too. Just same opportunity cost, so there's no point.
Okay.
Yeah, I know
Well, I'm
there's
gonna
that
mark it.
range that it has to fall into, right?
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
So we agree it's B.
All right, number 17.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
We just
we're
agree it's
Oh,
B. Okay.
good. Okay. 17 says by definition exports are, and I got D,
Put
goods
D.
domestically sold abroad.
Yeah, I got D.
Yep.
Same
They don't
here.
necessarily have to have an advantage, right? You could just sell it abroad.
Right, just by definition, yeah.
Right. I got hung up on domestically.
Because it's produced domestically, so we produce it here, then we sell
Okay.
it elsewhere. That's
No,
why we're
okay,
exporting
I
it.
get it. Okay.
Sweet.
Okay.
All righty. Number 18, looking at the England and Spain table. England should export. I had cheese and import bread.
Yes.
Export cheese,
Yeah.
and import bread.
Bread.
Yeah, that's right.
Yes.
Is that right?
That's what I got.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, me too.
All righty. 2 more.
Okay.
Who wants 19?
I can read it.
Okay.
The suppose that a worker in Boatland can produce either 5 units of wheat or 25 units of fish per year, and a worker in farmland can produce either 25 units of wheat or 4 or 5 units of fish per year. There are 30 workers in each country. No trade occurs between the two countries. Boatland produces and consumes 75 units of wheat and 375 units of fish per year, while farmland produces and consumes 375 units of wheat and 75 units of fish per year. If trade were to occur, Boatland would trade 90 units of fish to farmland in exchange for 80 units of wheat. If Boatland now completely specializes in fish production, how many units of fish could it now consume along with the 80 units of imported wheat? And I didn't do this question.
Yeah, it's a mouthful.
Same here.
I'm like,
Yeah.
gosh, I get the long
Yeah.
ones.
So I was looking at that, the math. I thought it was 660. But I don't remember why.
Wait a second.
Trying to look at all my. I didn't divide all. I was just doing math on a page like scratch paper, and I didn't like divide all the different problems by number. So if they completely specialize in fish, they can produce. So they're exporting fish. They're importing wheat. So they're not making any wheat at all.
Right.
And they can produce 30 times. What is it? 30 times 25.
Yeah,
750.
750.
So then it's just a matter of exchanging the 80. So it's whatever it's the exchange rate of 80 units of wheat for. I think was it 80 units of wheat for 90 units of
Yeah.
Fish, yeah.
Fish.
fish.
Yes.
And 750 minus 90 is 660.
Oh. Okay. That makes sense to me.
So because it said if trade were to occur, Boatland would trade 90 units of fish. So they're producing 750 units. Take away that 90, and that's 660.
Oh, because you don't count the 80 units of wheat towards that because it's just asking about units of fish.
Yeah. So all the wheat that they're going to eat is strictly imported wheat, and
Okay.
all they're doing is making. So you take that
Fish.
750, you subtract the 90 that they're trading to
Subtract the
farmland,
Yeah.
Okay.
you get 600. That's how I got it. I don't.
No, that seems correct because that's including the exchange. So
Yeah.
Yeah. That makes sense to me.
sweet.
Word problems.
I
I was like, I thought word problems were done after 4th grade, and I got to college. And
agree.
show me a graph, please.
Yeah.
Yes. Yes.
Alrighty, last one. Chile and Colombia, and it's just an opportunity cost problem. Colombia should specialize in, and it's kind of easy because Colombia produces coffee anyway. So
Right.
Colombia should specialize in coffee and should import soybeans.
Yes.
A, yes, that's what I got.
Hey,
That's what I have too.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. Any other questions or anything to add?
Not for me.
no.
Either.
Okay.
Thanks everyone though.
Yeah.
Thank you guys.